enough. Yehuda Halevi wrote almost 1,000 years ago, Zion, you should ask about your sons. You should do so. You should ask about your sons and your prisoners every day until they come back. You should ask about Romi's well-being. She's 23 years old. She went to a party. She wanted to dance. She needs to come back home. And Naama, Daniela, and Agam, they are 19 years old. Oded is 83 years old. Zion, you should ask about them. You should bring them back home, Zion. They are our children. They are our parents. You should keep asking, Zion. Do not stop asking for 1 minute. After the terrible massacre of October 7th, the State of Israel set 2 goals for itself. One was to demolish Hamas, and the second one was to bring the hostages back home. These 2 goals were equal in importance, but not in urgency. Bringing back the hostages, that is the more urgent goal. Yahya Sinwar, we can kill him in February as well. We'll kill him sooner or later, but the hostages, they need to be brought back home now. I said to the Prime Minister, I said so from the Knesset podium, and I said that to the American Secretary of State this week, and I'm saying this right now, right here. The opposition will back every measure, every deal. We won't claim that we could have achieved a better deal. If it will bring them back home, you will get the greatest possible support and tailwind from us. We don't have any good or bad options or choices. There's only one option. The only one is to bring them back home. We owe him that much. Zion, you should ask about Rom and Noah. She's 26 years old. Zion, you should ask about Shlomo, how he's doing. He's 85 years old. They did not fall captive in battle. They did not take a calculated risk. They are there because the State of Israel failed in its duty and deserted them. It's the greatest failure in the history of this country, and it is not their failure. It is the failure of the government and of the security forces. So now it is the duty of the government and the duty of the security forces to bring them back home. The most difficult role of leadership, the ultimate test of leadership, is not when facing the enemy, but when you face your own people, and to tell them things they don't want to hear, and to take decisions they won't like, and to stand firmly and face them, and not try to conceal the fact that every choice, every decision comes with a difficult price. Anybody trying to offer easy solutions is deceiving himself and the people. We need to choose the difficult path, but it has only one possible end: to see the border crossing open and to see our children walking through into their family's embrace. Until they come back home, then the Israeli contract will have been broken. It lays here on the floor of history, shattered to pieces. The only way to piece back all the fractions is to set aside any other consideration except for the one, the duty to bring them back home. The State of Israel has different concepts than the concepts of the countries and people surrounding us about the holiness or sanctity of human lives. They think it is a weakness, but it's a mistake, and because of their mistake, they remain backward and poor, because this mutual reciprocity is the source of our power, our utter commitment to each other, the fact that we care, and oh, how much we care. Zion, won't you ask about about the well-being of your prisoners. You should ask every morning and every night. You should ask about the well-being of Dolev. A baby girl was born to him, and he never met her. She's 3 months old. Our heart got broken on October 7th, and as long as there's one Israeli held captive in the tunnels of Hamas, it will remain broken. As long as hostages are held in Gaza by monsters, then our mission has not been completed. Until they return home, we are all hostages. If it is too difficult to bear, we shall bear it. Well, if it will be like cutting in the middle the Red Sea, we've done so. We must bring back, the State of Israel has to bring back the hostages.